Welcome to Horror and Monster Collectibles, where today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new Victor Pascow life-size Pet Sematary bust by the completely awesome Evan Parra. So getting Pascow in this week was a bit serendipitous because, as you can see, I had a cranioplasty done and I looked pretty similar to him about a week ago. So after going through that this week, I can only imagine how Mr. Pascow himself felt from after the accident. This week has been a long recovery for me. I'm going to keep this video short, and forgive me if I get winded in talking, but it's been I'm still doing a lot of healing from this. But I wanted to show you guys this bust and throw up this review because it's so cool, and Evan is a good friend of mine. So I'm going to just kind of show you the note he wrote, and I'll let you just pause on that if you guys wish to read it. But he's such a good dude, and he did an excellent job on his bust. It is pretty much a resin bust, and he really nailed Victor Pascow very, very well. The only critique that I would give to the sculpt work would be, Pascow always had that little smirk, on the left side of his face, that little mouth kind of like would kind of smirk up a little bit. And I wish that that was in here and it wasn't such a stoic face. But it's still rad nonetheless. I mean, he could have gone either way with it and it still would have been perfect. But for me, like, I kind of know Pascow with that, just that little, he didn't really, he always had that little smile. So anyway, let's go ahead and spin this around and take a closer look. So you can see obviously all of the detailing and paintwork that went into this. And we'll kind of start at the top and work our way down. But this is such a cool piece. One critique on the blood work would be this scrape is a little too clean. I feel like it was more just slightly at an angle more. Could be wrong there. And then typically he had a little bit of blood coming out of the earlobe on his scenes. But again, that's all just critiques. This piece is absolutely fantastic. Move down to the outfit. And he's got just really nice weathering on here. It's all stitched or glued back into position. So there's not really any fixing that you have to do to it. And he's got some nice matted caked on blood work throughout here. Some nice dry darker blood colors. And then of course, Pascow had a very intricate vein work all over, and he's done a really good job in duplicating that. But Evan did just a fantastic job here. And then one last thing I wanted to show you is underneath the base. The base is just a flat wood piece, but he signs it for you, and it just adds that personal touch. you just don't get with the major companies, and that's why I love getting stuff from artists like Evan Parra and Into Effects and all those guys. All right, so that's about all there is to go over on this piece. I'm going to keep this review short this week because it takes a lot of stamina just for me to talk right now. Having people go into your brain and stuff like that, it's not fun. I wouldn't recommend it. Hopefully I feel better soon, but it was a pain in the butt to recover from. And but I want to keep this about Evan, and he is just an amazing dude. I have his Terrifier, and he's just a great dude to work with. He put this thing up there, and I think he got swamped with orders and he got behind on stuff. I'm sure that he's going to be doing more of these in the future. You'd have to contact him. He has a shop on Etsy, so I would look him up if you're interested in getting this piece. It's definitely worth it. Again, I love the connection that you have with these artists themselves versus these big giant statue companies like Prime One and whatnot, who really just don't care about you as a customer or individual at all. I'd rather build a personal connection in the core community with these artists, and that's what I really enjoy as being in the hobby. And then also on the flip side of that, I don't get paid for any of these videos. All my videos are non-monetized, so I just do this to turn people like you onto these artists and these pieces that may or may not know about them. And if I can get the word out on great artists and pieces that I think are pretty awesome, then all the better. I do it because I love you guys and I love the hobby that we're all in. So hopefully in the future maybe we'll see a Zelda or something, but I'm really happy with just getting this Pascow. I was on the fence about getting Pascow just because typically I keep my collection as far as like horror only, as far as like bad, like the evil side. And Pascow was he rode the fence on like whether he was good or he was bad. It kind of like was ambiguous, where it's kind of left up to your own determination of Pascal's motives. But I felt overall he was like a good, more of a good character, and typically I don't collect those, but I couldn't pass up this bust because Evan did a great job. Okay, I'm gonna stop stammering on because I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing my voice, and I will leave you with some studio shots of this. I can't recommend Evan's work enough. Again, great dude. Look him up, Etsy shop, and you guys take care. I'll see you guys later.